Hey y'all, on today's show, we're going to be talking about words that make me crazy. So make sure you let me know down below in the comments if these make you crazy as well, or if it's just me out here by myself. The word that I hear most often today that I cannot stand, it does make me crazy, is the word badass. We have used this word in our generation. Of course, younger folk, I guess, don't really use it, but in my generation, everything is that is substantial, that is really beyond, over and beyond, that could be badass. Like you have a badass car, right? It's way better than all the other cars. Well, at this point, everything seems to be badass on YouTube, on TikTok. Um, People are going out and they're saying, oh, this is badass and that is badass. Well, sir, if everything is badass, then what is better than badass? Is there a new word that I don't know about that is better than badass? So please, someone let me know what word means better than badass, because that crayon is not badass. That plant is not badass. So we need to like really truly figure out what the standard of badass is, because I'm tired of hearing that everything is badass. Stop using the word. Just stop. The next words that I will go over are words that I was introduced to by my youngest son. He is now 20, and mind you, this was several years ago, but at least one of these words we still use in today's society. First word, that being yeet. Yeet. So evidently to yeet is to throw something. Now, I don't know why this particular wrestler, who should not be named, but he uses the word yeet like maybe he's going to throw down, or maybe he's going to throw another wrestler out of the ring. So he might be trying to use it appropriately. But if he's going to use yeet, then I want to see him use the word yoink. Evidently, that is the act of taking or pulling towards you fastly. Basically, my mother would say, I'm going to snatch the soul out of your body. So maybe it's like snatch or grab, but we need to see the word yoink used in conjunction with yeet if you're going to use that word too. But those are also words that make me crazy. Now, the next couple of words that are used, they're still used today. But this again is from my youngest boy. Love him with all my heart. But he used to say dude, and not just like dude, but like dude. Okay, so you draw it out, and then bruh, bruh. And I was like, what? And he's like, bruh, can you do this? Well, okay, first of all, I'm not bruh to you. I'm your mother. So you can say meh, maybe, but not bruh. I'm not your brother. And so somewhere along the lines, like, bruh, what's happening? And that's not spelled BRO for all of you. That is BRUH, bruh, bruh. Okay, so dude and bruh, let's just make sure they're non existent at this point in time. But I still do hear dude and yeah, bruh. Okay, at some point, we're old and beyond that. So people my age, cut that out. And if you can imagine, the next set of words that do make me crazy, again, were instilled upon me by my youngest boy. Love him to death. It is the two words cap and bussin. So, cap for us older folk is not a cap that you wear on your head. Um, to cap evidently means that you lie. So then no cap means no lie. So if you're talking with your friend and you're stating something and it's unbelievable, like I'm telling the truth. I mean, no lie. This is what happened. So now you can't use the words no lie, or hey, I'm telling the truth, or fun fact or true story. We can't use that. Well, we're going to use the words cap and no cap. Evidently, that means, again, lie. So, and no cap, this happened. Okay, so and now I have more words to have to learn again. I'm definitely still too old for this. Let's do away with this. Okay? And bussin, and I believe that is spelled Bussin. Bussin is something really great, or it tastes really good, or you enjoy something, or there's someone that's really good at something. So that person may be bussin, or that outfit is bussin. And so the first time I heard this, I was like, wait, who's on a bus? Oh, that person is bussin'. They don't even have a driver's license. How are they going to drive a bus? Oh no, they're bussing. That means that they're cool, or something looks great, or they did a great job. So now things are bussin', right? And they're not riding on buses. They're not driving them. They're not even bussing tables. They're just great. Why can't we just say they're great or they're good at something? No, they're bussing. Okay, so let's do away with that word too. I'm done with having to learn new words. Okay, so bussin', let's eliminate that as well. Thank you. Another word, you get this, is slay. Like when I was younger, it was I'm going to slay you, like kill you, right? So slay evidently means you're going to use kill in a different, they really killed it or they did a great job at it, like they slayed it, um, but I never in my life when I was younger was going to say the word you know, killed or slay because I'd get popped in the head because like we don't initiate violence. So but now it's okay to slay something, but not actually murder it because evidently that gets you in trouble, just for the record. And the last word that I'm going to discuss today is the word tea. And that is TEA, like the tea that you can drink. Evidently, that's not how it's used now. So when I looked baffled at someone who came in and asked me if I wanted the tea, well, I haven't even had my first cup of coffee yet, so no, I'm not a tea drinker. And it's like, ha, 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 no, that means the gossip. So okay, so now we have a new word for gossip, and it is tea. So now I'm going to be even more confused if I'm out in public and someone says, "Hey, do you want the tea? Are you giving me gossip or are you giving me something to drink?" So I think that as a society, we should make a rule, right? For especially all of us old people like me, in your 40s and beyond. Let's stop coming up with words. Just stop. We don't need new words. It's hard enough to spell and remember the ones that we have now. So let's not make new words anymore, please and thank you. All right, guys. Well, now you know some of the things, again, that make me crazy. Y'all have a good day.